Thanks, Harri. With regards to that, what would be the most easiest practical steps or mind shift that you recommend organizations in Malaysia and ASEAN to start thinking of, to move things forward, to shift the needle, so to speak, in terms of cyber risk?
So, trust is very important, and trust needs to be earned. The international paradigm shift in everything IT and OT is shifting towards zero trust. The way how you are always verifying that the system is doing what it's supposed to do. That's very important. The second part is a little bit of criticism to certain societies. You have to practice. This is same as in military, same as in the firefighters, same as emergency services, ambulance drivers. You have to practice. You have to do the drill. In certain cultures, people want to do the drill, but they want to feel good about it. So the drill has to be always ending up to happy faces with its success. That's not real world. You have to practice for failure. You have to practice what happens when you don't succeed and how you recover. So practice, 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 but don't practice for having a good feeling after it. Practice for thinking about unthinkable. Practice what happens when unexpectedly things go wrong and your plan didn't work, and all of a sudden you are in a deep trouble. And sometimes the outcome of the exercise is, oh, we lost. Then the question is, for the next time, let's learn from this bloodbath. Let's learn from the sorrow and figure out how in next exercise we can have processes, procedures, methods which will lead to victory. So practice is not about having a good feeling, everybody lived to see another day. Practice to see, oh, this time we couldn't figure it out. Now we have to figure out a new way, new approach, so that this, thank God, not real failure will never become a real failure in the real world.
Thank you. You'll be speaking at the ASEAN 5G and OT Security Summit. What can attendees expect? So, ASEAN region is fast-growing economic area, and also the international tensions are going globally higher. We all should be preparing to worst-case scenarios. We all should be thinking about the unthinkable and try to identify that. So expecting would be just to have an honest, frank conversation where we are, where we are going, and how to respond to these challenges. Challenges which come from geopolitics, challenges which come from aging part of technology which needs to be replaced, challenges which come from AI. Remembering that the operational technology is long life cycle, we are going to be living with operational technology which is 20 years old for foreseeable future. And then we have 5G, which is both good and bad, because 5G, when we start be relying on technology in the wrong place, as mentioned, if 5G, if everything is cloud and 5G goes down, now what? You cannot have systems which are not capable of keeping the lights on and the society going, even if some critical part like the telecom network or power grid fails. Like cascading failures. Sometimes you lose one part and the mapping has not been done. Your telecom network goes down and it takes the power grid down just to keep company. I don't want to be alone. I want to take down. So you have to really think about these cascading failures and interconnections between different areas of our infrastructure. So in a nutshell, what would you say would be the key driving or benefits for organizations thinking of attending this summit? What can they possibly take out of it or walk away with?
I think the most important part is that cybersecurity is not optional. It is life and death.
it doesn't matter which business you are in, you don't know how your products are used outside of your own area. Consumer electronics gets to hospitals. Consumer electronics gets to power grid. It was never intended to be, but it ends up to it. So even if you yourself don't think that your security matters, the people downstream might be using the technology in ways you didn't know. So this is everybody's shared responsibility. So I think the most important thing is to be aware that security is not an option. It is a matter of life and death.
Thank you. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have Harri Hursti. Look out for him on the 5G and OT Security Summit happening July 15 to 17 this year at KL Convention Center. Thank you, Harri.
Thank you for having me.